It's Thursday morning. This place is empty right now, but come Sunday, there'll be lots of people here. I hope you're able to join us. To help you get ready for Sunday morning, let me give you some things to think about. Let me start with the sermon this time. If you've been with us for the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't blame you for feeling like maybe things have been hard in the sermons, that it's been a little uneasy to listen to the sermons. We've talked about some pretty serious things in the last couple of lessons. We've talked about things like being totally committed. We've talked about things like giving up control. We've talked about things like trusting God in reality and not just in our words. And in some ways, it almost feels, as I've thought about it, it almost feels like the last few sermons have been a really uncomfortable sort of discussion you've had with someone. I'm not apologizing for that. I think actually those sermons were really good for me, and from the feedback I got from some of you, it seemed like maybe they were really good for you as well. But this week we're going to take a little breath. Instead of talking about things we need to change or things we need to do or things we need to be better at, this week we're going to talk about God. We're going to talk about who God is. We're going to talk about our understanding of God. We're going to talk about his nature. We're going to talk about what we need to know and how that influences us. This will have a different tone to it. It won't be as pushy, but it's going to be nice. It's going to be reassuring. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be something you could bring a friend to and they wouldn't feel badly about being here. The sermon is called God Is. So you can think about that. In our Bible study, we're going to start Mark chapter 15. This is the trial of Jesus in front of Pilate, and this is the real beginning of the end. This is the information about crucifixion. It's about how the trial went. It's about how Jesus submitted to God's will. Mark 15 is a really important chapter in lots and lots of ways, so please go and read that. We're not only going to look at Mark 15, but we're actually going to go read part of John as well to fill in some other gaps. So you might want to do that as well. We're going to talk about the crucifixion coming this Sunday, so think about those things. This also is our last Sunday for noon lunches, so keep that in mind. This is your last chance to come and hang out until we have a hot potluck sometime or whatever, but please bring something to share and hang around. It's always fun to visit and always good to catch up, so make that part of your day if you can as well. Really happy that we get to be together. I'm looking forward to Sunday. We'll see you then.